Champion, we remain here. It's your boy J Black, aka Black Man. Shake my hand from not your boy, it's J Black, aka Black Man. We can dap it up. Salute. It's all love. Cassidy versus Hitman Holla. Rare Breed Entertainment. RBE. Maxout. If I'm not mistaken, by the time I drop this video, it should be on par to be making history outside of Oxymoron versus Diz on King of the Dot. Obvious reasons, though. Shout out to them, you know, the Russian kingpin. That's a whole different situation. But it should be making history to make 1 million views in one day. You know what I mean? Shout out to RBE again. Shout out to Cassidy. Shout out to Hitman Holla. You know, y'all doing what y'all did. Facilitated this. It was a big day for hip-hop. Big day for the culture. You know what I mean? Whether you like the battle or not. I was thoroughly entertained. Pretty much all the way through. The scuffles and stuff like that. As long as they don't fight, you're doing it right. As long as they don't fight, it's all good. It's all, you know, it helps. The face-off, you know what I mean? They didn't fight the face-off either, so as long as you don't fight, you're doing it right. Face-off did numbers, you know, it was wildly entertaining, one of the best face-offs ever. Regardless of a question was asked, you gotta ask questions. As long as they're talking to each other and we're entertained, you don't gotta ask questions. Salute. Shout out to ARP and RB for that. If you go in the comment section, they're already saying Maxout too. Oh boy. They spinning the block fast, and I'm not mad. So shout out to Ray for that. I will be getting my pre-sale as well. Salute to them. But yeah, yet again, Cassidy and Hitman Holla. When I watch it back for the 4th time, does my opinion change? Y'all know goddamn well my opinion ain't gonna change, man. Y'all know that. But I do find a better appreciation for Cassidy as a whole. Cassidy's first round. Hitman Holla as well. I've only, you know, the appreciation for Hitman Holla's round is already there. But I can see certain things that, you know, y'all appreciate that y'all like. But my commentary is not going to change, ladies and gentlemen. Me seeing that there's a Maxout 2, I would love for Cassidy to spin the block as soon as possible. So he doesn't have rest time. So he, you know, he sees what he did wrong, sees what he did right. Shots to Rosenberg Raw. I seen a video of Rosenberg Raw. You know, him and Rosenberg Raw in the same facility situation. So hopefully he can build off of them. You know what I mean? Talk to a few people. Talk to the easy to block captains. Whoever you got to talk to. You know what I mean? That's from his state to say, you know, and that's again, Cassidy is that guy. That's just not even. We're not even going to do that. You know what I mean? When he's telling the stories in battle, people want his autograph. I believe him. I believe him. You know, at the end of the day, it's Cassidy. It's a time where he was there. He was way up there. You know what I mean? So, like, I believe before Hitman even got into his 3rd round, I believed him. What year was that? 2005, signed to Spalding? Yeah, why not? You're Cassidy. If y'all meet Jay-Z or Drake or whoever it is that's hot right now, Kendrick, yeah, can I get an autograph? Why not? So, I say that to say, but in battle rap though, Rosenberg Raw is Rosenberg Raw. And easy is easy. Whoever else that you have in your corner is saying, you know, running shit by them, yes or no, taking certain things out, saying that's fire. Because going through the rounds, like, that could have been taken out. That could have been said better, you know what I mean? So hopefully he spins the blocks fast and, you know, just pay attention to his peers, people that he have in his corner. People that say he won, but at least they're critical of what, you know, what he's saying in the battle. Like, you didn't need that part. You could have used what you could do without this. I literally made a compilation that I'm not going to put out because I don't want no beef with Quarter Labs. Shout out to Quarter Labs. There's no beef. There's no beef. I know y'all going to do me. You're going to do me bad. But I compiled bars throughout Cassidy's 3 rounds. And what I have compiled for a good 2.5 minutes, Cassidy's fire. I know that sounds bad. What I'm trying to do is good, though. I'm genuinely, you know, I'm genuine about the situation. But I had like 3 minutes of Cassidy just going off from saying this to that to this, and it's hard. So I'm just saying if he could filter what I just did with his rounds, with the time that he has, he'd be on top. He'd be on top because then again, people want to see him win. You know what I mean? He has his own, you know, built-in fan base, and they want to see him win. And battle rappers going against Cassidy, this is the fight that you're gonna have to do. Like, it is what it is. If it's a close battle, they're going to say you lost. So shout out to Hitman. I do believe Hitman won. 2nd and 3rd, I'm not going to change on that. And if anything, watching the battle for the final time through this final review, y'all should be more debating the 3rd round. I don't see the debate in the 2nd. Again, me watching it again, I don't see the debate in the 2nd. You can make a case in the 3rd if you're trying to. But I can see Cassidy in the first round, so I'm not going to go over the bad lines. I did it already in a previous review, but I want to highlight some of the good, you know what I mean? A lot of the good that I've seen throughout the situation. So I'm going to start with Cassidy. I'm going to go backwards this time. So the Cassidy, what do you say? When he said Reed had it in the car, but you had it in the bag, what he did after that, again, the charisma, him selling the bar made it hit for me. You know what I mean? I don't need your 2 cents. I just need your ears and eyes. That was fire. You texting John. He got to the venue because you was terrified. Well, that was fire. Let me see. I carried the rock everywhere I traveled at. You could have been in the NBA. Instead, you had Beasley House signing with your name on the NDA. I thought that was dope. The whole swear to God angle, him painting a picture, the narrative. Wouldn't say I really believe it heavily, but him painting a narrative, him saying, yo, I pretty much the reason you started battle rapping. You know what I mean? I made you want to switch over from basketball to battle rapping. You know what I mean? I gave you that confidence. You know what I mean? I signed you Spalding. I get it, and I appreciate that. And I can see why people will have Cassidy win in the first round. Because a lot of times when Hitman Holla in his first round, it wasn't that personal. He went the traditional battle rap route. You know, dope lines throughout the entire thing. But again, Cassidy went the personal direct route, played off the face-off, so it worked. It worked. As opposed to, you know, Hitman Holla's, you know, the Super Mario Kart joint. Let me see, the 4 Cass straight flips. Again, he's going battle rap shit. Dreamcast, fire. I thought this should have been remixed. I'm saying this again. The Ben Simmons in Philly, who was not the shooter, that should have been remixed. His brother, him being Steph Curry, his brother, oh, that should have been remixed. Oh my God, missed opportunity. Shout out to Hitman, but just missed opportunity. And him opening it up with the, I was gonna let him hear my rounds from a Calico. I was returning the favorite. That was hard as well. So I think the first round is actually debatable, but I can see Cassidy winning first, and that's the end of the debate for me, personally. That's the end of the debate for me. But I'm gonna go to Cassidy's second round, and I thought he may have had probably one of the best lines in the second round. But it was filled with other stuff that I wasn't appreciating and like at all. Now, this is one that should be quoted. And this is at the end of his second round, ladies. This is at the end of his second round. The end. The very end. You're burying the treasure. You're burying the diamond. Damn! You are burying the diamond. I might tap from the back like a submission in the fight. No pause in that because he was talking about his wife in the first part of that. I punch with precision, make smart decisions when I fight, but I shoot with precision. I can hit a pigeon that's in flight. Crabs on Sato. Keep going. You ever beat a nigga half to death? Stop to watch a nigga gas or breath? He performed it, lady. He performed it. Cassidy. You ever beat a nigga half to death? Stop to watch a nigga gas or breath? Then start to beat the other half that's left? And start to beat the other half that's left. It's in the second round, ladies and gentlemen. This is probably one of the hardest things said in the second round from both parties. God. But the rest of the round wasn't it for me. Y'all and the only reason why, in the initial recap, I brought up him being booed because y'all kept saying, Hitman Holla got booed in the second. Cassidy got booed more than the second. He got booed 2/3 more in the second, basically. You know, so I'm just saying, I was trying to be fair in the sense of don't bring up Hitman Holla getting booed when the other party got booed as well. I'm just, you know what I mean? I'm just pointing it out. That's it. You know what I mean? So, fire line, you know, from Cassidy, but it's followed by that snot. It's snot, you know what I mean? Because that's something that's been said a million times over the course of a decade in battle rap. But yeah, that's pretty much what I have for Cassidy in the second that I haven't previously brought up before, if I'm not mistaken. Again, when he brought I did shit with Kiss, Nas, Game, and Wayne before the Carter 5. I thought that was dope. Like he should have, you know, again, play on his strength. He is Cassidy. He is Cassidy. You are Cassidy. You know what I mean? Then he made a joke about when you got them fake teeth, you should got them in a smaller size, fire as well. But after that, it went downhill. It went downhill for me. And that's you talking about from the beginning of the round. And then you get the jewelry or you get the fucking diamond at the end of the round. As opposed to Hitman Holla, he was mad consistent in the second. Whether they booed or not, they booed him 10 seconds in. They booed Hitman Holla 10 seconds in. But going back for the fourth watch, you know, we pick up on the pettiness and we realize, you know what I mean, when he's doing the Justice League, he's using Marvel characters. and DC characters, Hitman, you know what I mean? We pay attention. But other than that, I think it's clear that Hitman got the second for me. That's just me, though. I get it. You know, nobody can have the same opinion. Everybody got to say Cassidy won. I disagree. I'm gonna stand on mine, ladies and gentlemen. If you watch my channel over the years, I stand on my opinion. I don't change it for nothing. I'm not gonna change it. And the third round is what it is. Not gonna really recap it heavily. Again, if you know my full bar for bar breakdown, we got those on the channel. But my more so is, you know, Cassidy coming to round 2. You know what I mean? When I say round 2, I mean Maxout 2. So a Maxout 2 is going to happen. I would hope Cassidy's on the card. I would want Cassidy on the card. The culture would want Cassidy on the card. Anybody that has a YouTube channel would want Cassidy on the card. You know what I mean? Him doing face-offs, we want that. So I'm just saying in the terms of him, you know, winning amongst everybody. Because it's there. You know what I mean? Outside of, you know, having a YouTube channel talking about Cassidy as a Hitman, outside of that, me doing a compilation, I'm like, damn, Cassidy has some fucking moments, bro. He could do this. He definitely could do this. He just need to tweak and fine-tune a lot of things. Hitman Holla pretty much said, you know what I mean, he's not coming back unless it's his opponent that he wants. And on top of that, Hitman Holla has not retired. He didn't say he retired. If you check his tweets, if you ask him yourself, you know what I mean, he's not retired. If they come with the proper bag and a proper opponent, I can see Hitman Holla being on a Maxout 2 or a Maxout 3. Or probably sometime next year. He always battles, you know, once a year or once every 2 years. That's how he's been carrying his career for the past couple of years. It's nothing new. But Cassidy, I can see Cassidy bouncing right back. For them to sell pre-sale tickets right away, I can smell a Cassidy performance in the air. And Hitman Holla, if y'all give him Briz, I guarantee he probably pop back up. You give him Mook, I guarantee he'll pop back up. That's just my opinion. This is no facts in the situation because I'm not leaking nothing. I haven't, you know, talked to anybody behind the scenes. This is just my opinion. So nothing's happening that I know of yet. I let the leagues announce what they got to announce. But again, shout out to our Rare Breed Entertainment. Whether you felt the event was good, bad, amazing, when we clapped it up for Rare Breed, it was more so to see them at the crescendo, you know what I mean? You know, at the top of their game, you know what I mean? Because we're going back to one of their events since like 2013, 2014. It's like, yo, to see them at this level, you know what I mean? As far as the main stage, they could have been to the main stage when they had Mook versus Verb. It's not that twisted. But to see how good the event looked, see how good the quality is, you know what I mean? Seeing the RBE sign in the background, seeing them have a room of 1,300 people, I'm just genuinely happy for the league. You know what I mean, and staff. So that's why we clapping it up. You know what I mean? If you rock with RBE, clap it up for them brothers. Shout to Lawrence. Anybody else? It's just shout to Lawrence, right? Shout to Lawrence. Well, shout out to ARP. Shout out to ARP. Salute to ARP as well. Again, salute to y'all. Do big things, man. Do work. You know, keep it consistent. I want to see more events throughout the year, whether it's a small room event or a bigger. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. You know what I mean? I think y'all have the muscle. Y'all got the power to keep doing more. Do more. Do more, all right? But it's your boy Jay Black, aka Blackman. Put in the comments who you thought won this battle. You know what I mean? No, I'm about to get killed again. I know. That's not how game go. Put your thoughts in the comments below. You know how you feel. I got Hitman Holla second and third. Cassidy round 1. Good luck, man. Good luck, brother, man. There's no hate, Cass. If you ever watch this, salute to you, brother, man. There's no hate. I guess I'm just Skip Bayless. You know what I mean? Some people say that you're LeBron, so I'm just Skip Bayless. It is what it is. But I'm going to give it up when we actually win, though, for me at least. When we actually perform on a super high level. So salute to you, brother, man. Keep doing what you do. I still want to see you win. All right? Champ!
Out here they praying the week, they out here playing for keeps. I done too much dirt, I can't stay in the streets. My first op told me he had kids, I laid him to sleep. Now I got 2 kids, I'm praying for peace. It wasn't no shooter's remorse, wasn't no rules in this war. Now we years down the line and I grew mature. You see me with my